Fire in the hole, let's make an inside out egg roll. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got for you today is another Weight Watcher friendly recipe that you're going to love. Your family's going to love it. You're going to love it. It's good to eat. It's mighty sweet and it's good to eat. I got some minced chicken. I minced it myself. I made some chicken thighs, put them in a food processor, minced them up. I'm going to take some 5-spice powder, a little bit of 5-spice powder, and sprinkle it on the chicken just like that. I don't want to touch the chicken, but I'll mince that up. I'll mix that up later when I throw it in the wok. We're going to make a sauce, a grilling sauce for the wok. I guess a stir-fry sauce. We've got some Shou Tsing cooking wine. We need about 1/3 of a cup of that. That might even be all I have. About 1/3 of a cup of Chinese Shou Tsing cooking wine. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get it at any Chinese grocery store. I'm almost out. I gotta go back and get more. I could have just put the whole bottle. That's all I had. 1/3 of a cup. There you go. Got an empty bottle. Okay. Then we need some soy sauce. 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. I'll put a recipe in the description, and the quantities will be in the recipe for this Weight Watcher friendly inside out egg roll. This is an egg roll without the wrapper. That was 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce in my stir-fry sauce. We've got a little bit of oyster sauce. It's going to be about 1/4 of a cup of oyster sauce, more like a heaping tablespoon of oyster sauce. About all the oyster sauce I have left in my jar. About 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. There you go, a little bit of that. That's good stuff. You can throw that out. And some 1/4 of a cup of rice wine vinegar. Rice wine, seasoned rice wine vinegar. 1/4 of a cup. A tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. Tablespoon of that. Toasted sesame oil. Good stuff. Pretty easy so far, huh? Okay. Let me see what else we got. Oh, we need a tablespoon of sriracha. Lucky for me, I got my little jar of sriracha right here that Rivet Gardener got me. So we need a tablespoon of that. It's kind of hard to get out of there. There's a little bit. Let's get a little bit more. Thank you, Rivet Gardener, for the sriracha. Let me clean off my spoon. Sriracha makes the world go round, right? Just ask Angie or Dan, they'll tell you. Sriracha. Okay, so that's my grilling sauce, or actually my stir-fry sauce for this inside-out egg roll recipe. So we got the sauce done. Let me get the wok on the fire and we'll get cooking. So stay tuned. Okay, my wok is screaming hot. So we're going to go in there with some Tsang stir-fry oil. You know about Tsang stir-fry oil because we always love Tsang stir-fry oil, and you know what we always say, hot wok, cold oil, food don't stick. And let me tell you what, just putting this oil in there, you can smell the garlic flavor of that oil, and it's so hard to get out of a fresh bottle. Thanks, Rivet Gardener. Thank you, John. He got me a case of Tsang stir-fry oil, a crazy man. I could have went online and bought my own. I wanted to buy it locally, and I couldn't because they didn't have any. That should be enough right there. Okay, let's go in there with some garlic and some ginger. Get that stir-fried up a little bit. Yes, sir. Get a little bit of, you know, that oil already tastes of garlic. It doesn't need any more flavoring, let's face it. But ginger, that's good stuff. Okay, before that burns, let's get the chicken in there. Get our minced chicken in there and stir fry that up. I minced that up myself. That was some chicken thighs that I bought. And minced up the chicken. You can buy ground chicken, I believe, at the grocery store. Get that stir fried up. I put a little bit of 5-spice powder on there for flavor. Just a little bit of flavor. Got that garlic and ginger in there. I'm going to cook that up. This is going to go fast, so I think we're going to do this in real time. Well, maybe not. Tell you what. Let's, while the chicken's getting cooked, one more thing to put in there. I think I need a little bit more oil. Hot wok, cold oil, food don't stick. Just remember that. Okay, getting my chicken mince cooked up. This is what you would do if you were making egg rolls. You were going to put this inside the egg roll. Inside the egg roll wrapper, and then you deep fry it. But we're not going to use the wrapper today because this is a Weight Watcher friendly episode of the Root Boy Cooks. We're getting our chicken, garlic, and ginger stir fried up in our wok. Yes, sir. Starting to come together, folks. Looking really good. Now we're going to put in some onion. A sliced medium onion that I have. Get that in there. Get that cooking. Oh boy. You talk about Flavor Town. We're headed for Flavor Town right now. That's the thing about Weight Watcher recipes. You want to make them flavorful because you're taking away the calories by not using the egg roll wrapper. So you want to make sure that the recipe tastes good. Get that stir fried up a little bit. I lost a piece of chicken. Damn. Maybe I can get them back. I don't know. Yeah, I got them. Okay. It's cool. It's all cool. It's all good in the hood. Stir frying my chicken up. Pretty sure we can almost do this in real time. Well, we can at least get the meat cooked. Anyway. Boy, does that smell good already. It's not even nowhere near done. You really smell the garlic and the ginger. The chicken with the 5-spice powder. Okay. Let's keep going with this. We're going to throw in our sauce next, I think. Here we go with our sauce, our stir-fry sauce. There you go. That's going to add some wonderful flavor to that. Yes, sir. Going to darken that up a little bit. Add some good flavor to it. Very nice. Very nice so far. Looking good. We're going to let that sauce thicken up a little bit. And then we're going to add the cabbage. So I think we'll pause the video right here while that sauce thickens up. Stay tuned. The chicken and sauce have been cooking for a little bit. Now what we got here is some tricolor coleslaw. This is a coleslaw mix that you get from the grocery store. It's just cabbage, red cabbage, and carrots. You're going to dump that whole thing in there like that. Get that spread out a little bit. That's pretty nice. You want to get the, I didn't get the fancy one. I should have got the fancy one. I think the fancy one is a little bit better. This one's not quite as finely chopped, but this is okay because we're doing this in a bowl instead of putting it inside of an egg roll wrapper. If you're going to an egg roll wrapper, you would want this to be cooked up a lot more than that, you know. Let's get that stirred up a little bit, stir fry it up. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Not looking too bad, not too shabby. Plenty meaty, you gotta admit. Meaty beady, big and bouncy. Get our cabbage cooked up. We're gonna drop a little bit of rice wine vinegar on there. Just a sprinkle. Rice wine vinegar for flavoring. Whoops. And a little sprinkle of sesame oil on top of that, just to give it some fragrance. Stir fry that up. That cabbage cooks down quick, you notice, but we've got a really nice, really meaty stuff that you would normally stuff into an egg roll wrapper and deep fry. But this is the inside out egg roll, and we're just going to eat this with a spoon from a bowl. So let me get this finished up, stir fried up a little bit. Looking good, huh? That's essentially it right there. You see, when that cabbage is done, you're done. And the cabbage is nearly done. Yeah, that's just about what we want right there. Cooked up real nice. Okay, let me get a plate out here and a beer. We'll get this plated up and garnished up, and we'll take a taste and drink a beer. Let me just stir that a little bit longer. Get that cabbage well cooked up. Okay, my inside out egg roll in a bowl is finished. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show. And here's today's beer, Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. One of the finest IPAs in the country today. It's rated among the top 10 IPAs. There's only one rated above it, and that is Russian River Pliny the Elder, which I'm not able to buy, or if I could, I would definitely get some of it. But it's not available where I live. You have to go out to California for that. Russian River Brewing Company. There you go with the perfect pour on that Two-Hearted Ale. Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. One of the finest American IPAs going today. Comstock, Michigan it comes from. I know what it tastes like because I've had it before, and it's awesome. Let's sniff the sniff off it, Lasso. What do you think? Oh man, that is a fine IPA right there. Lasso, where you been, baby? You got to come back and drink some beer with me. Let's quaff the froth off of that. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That is an awesome beer. Bell's Brewing Company, Two-Hearted Ale. Good stuff. Let me tell you what. Hey, let me get my bowl of stuff over here. How's that look? Not too shabby, right? Let me get my spoon in there. We'll just spoon out a bunch of it. It's not too bad. Let's take a taste. I'll tell you what. You know, for a Weight Watcher friendly recipe, this is very tasty. Mmm. Mmm. We need a napkin. Pretty good. You could serve that over rice. If you serve it over brown rice, it's 0 points, which is probably what I'm going to do tonight for my wife. I'm going to fix her a big bowl of this over some brown rice. I don't really need any rice. I could just eat it like that. That's yummy. There you go. Weight Watcher friendly, inside out egg roll. Egg roll without the egg roll wrapper. You know what I say, babies? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up and see a new guy I found. I forgot the name of his channel. He's a Swiss guy, and he's making videos in Switzerland. And I can't remember the name of his channel, but I'll put it in the iCard. It'll be the correct link in the iCard to his channel. Go see him. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. Pardon me. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And there is not too many better beers than this Two-Hearted Ale from Bell's Brewing Company. Good stuff. Right there. Okay, babies. We'll see you next week. Bye.